Good evening and welcome to it. This is Chess and Wine, and my name is AD Bila. Here with some info, some updates on what's happening in the Capetown Masters Challenge, Chess Challenge. Well, firstly, I'm here to just introduce you. I've got some interviews from some of the players who are taking part in the currently ongoing Capetown Masters Chess Challenge. So obviously courtesy of flashlights, pictures, and the organizers, and obviously the tournament director of the Capetown Masters Chess Challenge. We appreciate them. Thank you to Mr. Benjamin Verstappen and Mr. Tando Shakula, yes, for allowing us to use the content taken from the event. But just a quick update again, for those who are not aware, in this, a few exciting things. Manila Manga has gotten to play the Grandmaster and lost, unfortunately, and now Rogov Faye has his chance to play against the Grandmaster, that is Grandmaster Soojay Drygalov. I used to say Drygalov until I heard him say it himself. Soojay Drygalov. So they got to play him, and obviously he's in the interviews here as well. You can just get to find out how he ended up playing in the tournament. And on another note, a bit of a sad note, it turns out International Master Watu Kobese and Deputy Master Calvin Klassen had to withdraw from the game. The tournament, I mean, not necessarily that they had to, but they decided to. We saw that they played a draw. They played repetitive moves where they just castled instead of moving their kings back and forth, the threefold repetition. And that was before the 30 moves had been made by Black. And we saw in the flyer, the brochure of the event, that they say that there should be no draw offers before Black has made his 30th move. And that was within the first 10 to 15 moves. It was very early in the game that they actually played this draw. So yeah, and maybe they could not accept the penalty and decided to withdraw from the tournament. We don't have the full details, but obviously information from the tournament director is that they withdrew from the event. And we know that them obviously playing that draw was obvious. And it was a tricky situation. And I'm guessing that it was one of the situations where if you had to play those repetitive moves and you know the rule says you can't offer any draw within 30 moves, you have to call the arbiter and ask, what do we do now? Because we're going to just keep playing the repetition. I mean, if I was an arbiter in that situation, I'd be like, play the repetition until 30 moves, until Black plays the 30th move or something. But they had to leave that call to the arbiter before obviously declaring it a draw. So I don't know how it happened, what happened. We'll try to find out more information on how that draw actually occurred. Maybe they stood up on their own and decided, hey, it's repetition, it's a draw. And then arbiter said, no, you can't do that. And like, but what do we do in a situation like this when there's no possible progress in the game? So yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, for now, just enjoy the interviews by the players, and after that, we'll come in with the updates on the rounds 6 and 7. Obviously, afterwards, round 4, 5, and 6. Just showing you how things turned out. This is Chess and Wine, and I'm AD Bila.
My name is Burton Verstappen. I'm the tournament director for the Capetown Masters Chess Challenge. And this year is the third year that we're hosting this event. And we're quite pleased to be partnering with the University of the Western Cape in hosting the event this year. We're also quite pleased with the turnout for the event. The event has been attracting a lot of players, some of our top players in South Africa that comes and support the event. And the objective of the event is to promote Cape Town as a major chess tourism destination. And it provides our local players an opportunity to be playing against some of these top players in the country. The event also attracted some international attention, and we've got some international title players that is participating in this event. So we would just want to wish all the players the best of luck for the week ahead, and we hope that they enjoy their time in Cape Town.
Hello, I'm Sergey Drygalov. I'm Grandmaster from Russia. Yeah, I came to Cape Town to celebrate New Year with my friends, but then I found the tournament, Cape Town Masters, and I decided to participate in this, I think, amazing tournament. Yeah. first two games were, I think, easy for me. Yeah, but the third game was really, today's game was really tough. Yeah, I was almost losing. Then I found a way to fix it. Yeah, then my opponent missed some drawish ideas. Yeah, then I managed to win somehow. I don't know, but I think I was lucky today. Yes. What can I say about the tournament? The tournament's pretty good with the good organization. Speaking honestly, I didn't expect that. Yeah, it's really nice to play with people from South Africa. Yeah, their level is pretty strong, pretty good.
My name is Salimu. I am a chess player. And I just lost my game. I played the Grandmaster. I mean, first of all, the way the tournament is organized, it's very well organized, and it's what you wish for as a top player. We are well spaced, and good settings and stuff. And my game was tough. I knew exactly what I was going into, and the Grandmaster played very well. And I guess it's what you hope for when you get into a tournament like this, that you're going to play the best, and at the end of the day, either you win or you learn. That's really my point of view. And I wish we had more events like this. This is exactly what you need to become a strong player. As a coach, like one of the things is you always want to make sure that you keep a realistic perspective when coaching. So it's important that you compete also, so that you don't speak from an ivory tower, and you can give realistic advice, and you know what the challenges a player has to deal with over the board. So for me, I always aim to take part in 3 or 4 tournaments a year, and this is always one of them, because I know it's going to be a good quality tournament, and it definitely doesn't disappoint. So I'm hoping I can at least do better this year, because I've had time to think about how to approach it and shift my work around so that I can actually give it my best.
My name is Soojay, and my game was interesting. I had a nice game. The game was very tactical. I eventually outplayed her and I won my game. The Masters is always a brilliant tournament to play. I always touch up on my chess, so I'd start practicing before, and then I would do some puzzles and things like that before coming to the tournament. The reason why I end up playing Masters is because there's always strong players, and I always find it one of the best tournaments where I can pick up my rating and improve my chess. So that's why I love playing this tournament. My plans for this year is I plan to actually go to play closed, and I'm hoping to do well there so I can qualify for the international tournaments and to play other big tournaments, maybe KZN Open, SA Open, and tournaments like those.
I'm Nico. I'm a 4th year, so I finished my mechatronic engineering degree at Stellenbosch now. I'm a student. I've been playing chess for quite a while, since grade 7. So for this tournament, I've just come off from the USES, which is the university competition in December. And I haven't played the Capetown Masters yet before, but I was interested. I've heard good things about the tournament and the organization, and last year I really wanted to play, but I wasn't able to find the time. But yeah, so I really wanted to play this tournament, and it's also nice having some DGT boards. So you can look afterwards at the games, check out some of the other games on the top boards, especially we have a GM in the section. Always going to be very tough, and also the level of play is quite high, I think. It's going to be a struggle later on. I see there already are some upsets on some of the boards, so always interesting. In my game now, I played Mark Lewis. Very interesting game. So I think I got a slight advantage out of the opening. I get the extra pawn, but my development's a bit lacking. So I just got to try and consolidate my position. It's a bit difficult because there's always a lot of options, I think, for me. Especially my king on d1 is always, it has options to go to c2, e2, c1, e1. There's a lot of moves. So you got to think about what can the opponent play. But I've looked at this like sort of similar lines in the position before, and I think I'm always a bit better. Especially with knight c6, played knight f6 is usually a bit better line for black. But yeah, so I don't think there was anything that special, but yeah, it's just the extra pawn. I just got to try and consolidate. Of course, my opponent makes it very tricky, finding some moves to try and stop my development, using the pins. But I think at the end, so I sacrifice the pawn, I give back the pawn, I get the extra pawn, and then I use, the important point was using the d pawn, I think, as cover, but it should all be winning. Yeah, I enjoyed the first game and I look forward to the rest of the tournament.